What's the name of the cat in Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Heathcliff? So I initially saw this can, and I saw like the Terralite cards on the can. I go, that's pretty cool. And then I saw it was Pigeon Hill, and I go, well, that's very cool. Mm-hmm. And then I saw it was called Coffee Cake, and I'm like, that's probably the coolest.
Right.
And then I saw what was in it, a brown ale with coffee, brown sugar, and cinnamon. I go, I'm getting this one. What's going on, everybody? Josh here, half-ass beer review with another beer with Tone. As weird as that sounds coming out of my mouth in that order. Tone, how you doing tonight?
Doing well. I'm doing all right. We're drinking beer, so that actually means I'm probably better than well, so I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're warm, I would say.
It's very warm down here.
But no, we have a coffee cake brown ale from Pigeon Hill Brewing Company. Coffee, brown sugar, and cinnamon. And as we've learned on your last episode of Let's Set the Tone, brown sugar rarely shows up in beer. You might get a slight taste of molasses, but it only turns into more alcohol, which why this might be 7% ABV. Thank you, Maddie Cakes, for dropping that knowledge and expanding my knowledge on beer.
Damn.
I don't want to be a full-ass beer review like Maddie Cakes is. I want to remain half-ass beer review, but when you give me knowledge, I have to vomit it on other people. But cool can art, cool brewery. I want to get into this.
Yes, let's do this.
Let's crack it open, pour it properly, look at it, smell it, taste it, and see what it's got going on. Now, do we have to get the protractor out to know that this is a 45-degree pour?
Well, judging by the way the light's hitting it, I'm pretty sure this is a good 45.4 or something.
You get the little rainbow out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you.
A little prism. Thank you.
Prison break on Fox?
Wentworth Miller?
After 24? Oh, this is a brown ale.
I'm getting scents from it.
I'm already smelling the coffee.
Oh,
I'm already smelling the
Jesus.
sweetness in the cake. They sugared this one.
That's a lot of coffee.
Come on, that coffee.
I ain't going to bed tonight.
Oh, come on. Like it smells like coffee with sweetness. Like there's sweetness in this.
It looks like coffee.
It
or
does.
tea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was going to say, when you hold it up to the light, it looks like a darker tea.
Damn,
If you pull it down, it's cold brew coffee. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Nice head on it. Smells great. Mm-hmm. Tone, there's only one thing left to do.
Or two.
Two things.
Little drink, big drink.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh.
Oh! What?
I mean, I knew the scent of the coffee was going to be, but I didn't expect, like, the coffee to be so powerful in the flavor. Like, it's almost, man, and there's.
But the cake rolls in.
There's at the end, that breadiness and that cinnamoniness.
God, what the hell?
Cinnamoniness. What?
That's incredible. Because it is. It's big coffee. You're scent up front. It's coffee. But then you really get that cake breadiness rolling in afterwards.
Wow.
It's insane. Cinnamon, coffee, cake. What the hell? Pigeon Hill. I'm going to have to go back and get another 6-pack of this tomorrow.
That is so weird how when you get to the end and the aftertaste, and even now, it literally tastes like I just took a bite of
It's doing everything it says
cake.
it's going to do.
Yeah.
Like you're even, I don't know if it's the cinnamon that's bringing out the brown sugar or making me think there's brown sugar in here too.
But you get that sweetness.
Right, but you get that sweetness. It could be, yeah. Damn, dude. What the hell is going on here? Pigeon Hill. Is this their new best beer?
Might be, and yeah, it might be. And here's the thing about coffee. In my opinion, when it comes to coffee, like sometimes coffee is so hit or miss on whether or not you're really going to get what feels like a coffee flavor on it. You can sometimes get the roastiness, but you don't always get the coffee flavor. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You kind of see what I'm saying? This does such a good job of giving me an actual coffee flavor. But what's crazy is I thought, like, when I first took the drink, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's going to be all coffee. I'm not getting anything else. That's when all of a sudden you're like, it switches right away. And that's when you get the sweet, the breadiness of it as well, too. Like, what is...
Yeah. See, I have a different issue with coffee and beer, right? I love coffee,
right?
But sometimes it takes up too much landscape in the beer.
And I thought this was going to do that.
Right, because you smell, it was all coffee in the smell.
And in the first taste.
Right? And holy crap, it just rolls into everything. It's a great coffee cake, cinnamon, brown sugar, coffee, that breadiness, the cake breadiness. This thing is, I love this thing.
This is awesome.
I love this thing. It's awesome. Tone.
Yeah.
You'd buy this beer again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Like I said, I already said it. I'm going back tomorrow and getting another 6-pack of it just because I want more of it.
Right.
And I already have a 6-pack of it, but I'm all going to give one to Drastin.
Yep.
And I'm going to give you another one to give to Dude.
Okay.
So that's going to leave me with one more. That's not acceptable.
No, that's not acceptable.
So I'm going back to Ideal tomorrow, and I'm going to pick up a second 6-pack of this beer because it's just that good. Tone.
Yeah.
I'm very curious of the next portion of this. I don't normally rate beer on the channel, but if I did, 1 out of 5, the untapped scale, what are you giving Coffee Cake from Pigeon Hill?
I am right now going to say 4.75. I feel like it's this close to being greatness. I think it does pretty much everything it says it's going to do. The brown sugar we know is kind of a thing, but the only reason I'm probably drawing from a 5 is like 5's also for me. Sometimes it's about just a surprising enjoyment, excitement type of flavor. It's really close to this. Ask me in a day or two, it could be a 5. But right now, I think that because I think of all of us, I give out more 5s.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
4.75. I think that's fair, and I think it's pretty fluid at that point. I actually love this beer.
I love this beer. I'm giving this a 4.9. It's almost perfect.
It's
almost perfect.
fucking perfect.
It might be perfect.
It might be.
And I just don't know. I'm at a loss for words at what else could be. And I love it.
I love lamb.
I love it. I don't see why I'm not giving it a 5.
It's so good.
Okay?
I'm
This beer is a 5, Tone.
this beer. Okay, you don't give out 5s very often either.
I feel like I've been giving out more lately. You couldn't have been better. This beer couldn't be better. We talked about wanting a pony keg of the pig porter. I want a pony keg of this.
Oh yeah.
This is a kegerator beer. I want to tell everybody about this beer. This should be everywhere beer. I want to go to B-Dubs and I want to have this beer.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Timbers and have this.
Yeah, I'll go there and I'll drink it and I'll eat food and I'll get some mozzarella logs. But that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out the most delicious beer we've ever had from Pigeon Hill. I think we can agree on that, right? You might not want to make it a 5, but this is the best beer you've ever had from Pigeon Hill.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree with that. I
All
agree.
right.
I agree with that statement.
Yes. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Hope you had a good time. Fanboytone, where can the people at home find you?
You can find me and the Dude79 on YouTube or Twitch at Banter and Babble for our show Banter and Babble, the pop culture news reviews, or Let's Set the Tone, the conversational podcast.
And don't forget about our good friend Drastin the Dungeon Master over at 7 Dungeons. Monday nights, 7 o'clock on Twitch. I'll put the links down there. It's a great time. You're going to love all of our content. And always remember to please keep the fridges full and have a great night.